YouTube, listen. Working the waiver wire is how you win your leagues. It's not how you draft. It's about working the waiver wires. And today, I'm about to give you my quarterbacks, my RBs, my tight ends, and my receivers from the waiver wire so we can stay ahead. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy TD and I'm back again with another video. And guys, it's Waiver Wire Tuesday. From now on, I'm going to do the Waiver Wire on Tuesdays. And Monday, I'm just going to give you my winners and losers. Today, guys, let's get started with my QBs. And guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you. So let's get started with my QBs. And guys, the order I'm giving you is no particular order. It's just all who's available in your league. If you have any questions or comments, I'll help guide you through, because I know that person might not be available in your league. But just hit me up in the comment section and I can help you guys. So my first QB, guys, that you can stream if you have a bye this week is Nick Fose. And they play in New Orleans. Now, Nick Fose didn't have a great game last night, but it's Nick Fose. And it's the Bears. So sometimes you just have to play a quarterback and just let the chips fall where they may fall. It ain't always about matchups. So sometimes you can't get a great matchup. So if you have a 14-team league, you can't find a quarterback. If Nick Foles out there, if you got to play him, you do it. Don't worry about it. This is fantasy, guys. So sometimes you just have to play a person. Don't worry about the results. The results going to happen the way they happen. You just make sure you put the pieces in there. So on to my next quarterback. My next quarterback, guys, is Pete Rivers. Phillip. He playing against Detroit this week. And guys, last week, before the bye, he had 36 points. Now, he hasn't been having a good season in fantasy, so to speak. But sometimes, like I said earlier, you just have to play him. So, guys, with Detroit, the matchup doesn't scare me. So I would play him. I do believe that, Taylor's going to get a lot of work in this game. But I don't think Phillip could go without 2 touchdowns. I believe Phillip could throw for 2 touchdowns. He could throw one to the tight end. He might throw one to TY for once, So don't be scared to stream Phillip if you need to. My next guy, guys, as a QB, who you can stream, and I know a lot of people want to know about this guy, is Tua Tagovailoa. However you say his name, Tua from Alabama. Now sometimes you can, like Justin Herbert, you might hit gold or you might hit a dud. But I say if you got room on your bench, you go ahead and get this guy. Don't let another person that needs a quarterback pick him up. You make the decision of what quarterback you gonna put on the waiver wire. So maybe go ahead and get this guy and stash him. That way you watch and see what he do the first week and say he goes out there and he's unbelievable. You have him. Then if he goes out and he has a dud, you drop him and move forward. Let somebody else play with him. So guys, I'm not scared of Tua. Don't be scared of him. Just try to stay ahead of the waiver wires. Don't wait to try to bid on him if you have room. If you don't worry about it. Do what you got to do. On to my next guy, guys, is Jimmy Garoppolo. Now, they play in Seattle is a great matchup. That's the only reason. The backs are hurt, and they still have Kittle and Ayuk. And I love San Francisco. I think they're going to get better. They're getting more people healthy on both sides of the ball. So, Jimmy is just a guy that sometimes, I know it's a heavy run offense, but sometimes he get a lot of red zone attempts. So he can have 3 to 4 touchdowns every other week because they do good between the 20s. So they always in the red zone and the green zone. Hopefully he could throw something to Kittle or Ayuk or somebody like that. So guys, don't be scared to stream Jimmy if you have to. Now, my last quarterback, but not least, and my pick of the week, and the guy that I want y'all to hold me accountable for, that I want y'all to start streaming or play fab for. Yes, I said it. Pay fab for. It's Baker Mayfield. Yes, I said it. Baker Mayfield. And the reason why, guys, that I'm telling you about Baker Mayfield is because Odell Beckham went down. Now, a lot of surface people would say, well, look, his best players got hurt. And it was just luck that he threw for 4 or 5 touchdowns last week. No, it wasn't. Look at Baker before he got Odell. He had an unbelievable rookie season, one of the best rookie seasons ever, like 28 touchdowns, maybe 13 picks, maybe less. It was a great rookie season. But when Odell, that type of charisma comes to your team, I'm not gonna knock Odell for who he is. I'm not one of those people. People are who they are. Just as Lawrence Taylor, as Charles Haley, those guys are personalities, and so receivers have personalities too. So you just don't, ride a guy out because they are flamboyant. But to get back on track, he don't have to worry about somebody. Oh, throw me the ball. I'm open. Throw me the ball, and it messes up your reads. Now he just can go out and play. He's not developed enough to go target a person like Aaron Rodgers does with Devontae Adams. He can't do that yet. But he can play within a system and throw the ball to the right person. And so I believe with Odell being out, it's going to make Baker more comfortable and make him a great streamer. And I believe his ceiling with Odell being out is 3 touchdowns a game. I believe he can throw for at least 3 touchdowns a game, guys. Now, there's a heavy run game, but if they don't always get it in by the run. So I just think it's okay to stream Baker or play fab for him this week. And if it don't work, I take responsibility for that, guys. But don't be scared to play Baker. It's going to be some savvy people to go after him, knowing that Odell is hurt, that he's going to be able to play free spirit now. He don't have to worry about satisfying crying babies or squeaky wheels. So, yeah, stream Baker, guys. And that's it for the quarterbacks today. Don't remember, thumbs up this video and also subscribe to this channel to keep getting this cutting-edge content. So, let's get on to my RBs, guys. And remember, it's cuffing season. Yes, so it's getting cold, so you got to, get you a boo thing. And no pun intended. But just mean this, you got to have you a backup for your running backs because any running back can go down at any time. And you need the handcuff. So like I said, guys, it's about to get cold. And it's cuffing season. Yes, I said it. Cuffing season. So, my first waiver wire pickup, guys, that's a RB, is Jermichael Hasty. Now, Jermichael Hasty, he's the only back left that, and they do still have Jared Keenum. I'm talking about the San Francisco 49ers now. But I don't know what they're doing with Jared. Jared may come out and get bell cow next week or with this week. Or they may send him again and ride Hasty. I don't know. So what I will tell y'all is if you have room on your bench to take Hasty and stash him and just see what happens. It's up to you. Do you want to play Hasty or McKinnon? I know y'all going to ask me those questions. Excuse me. I know y'all going to ask me those questions, but I'm gonna have to keep doing research up until game day and tell you. I don't know. I don't know what Shanahan is thinking. Nobody does, unless you like some kind of beat writer or some kind of inside guy that knows him. So yeah, I would pick up Hasty, guys, and just and stash him. I mean, he's playing a good matchup too. He's playing Vegas. Vegas is not a bad team. I like Vegas Raiders, but it's not no killer defense. So I mean, he had 9 attempts of 57 yards last week. So there's just not no weak numbers. Even though the guy got hurt that was in front of him, Wilson, I still wouldn't mind streaming Hasty because whenever you get a running back from this offense, guys, they are big boomers because that's the way Shanahan runs his offense. Just like Terrell Davis. Any Shanahan, the RBs are going to hit. I'm telling you that. So I'm giving y'all a little nugget for when you draft. Now, these backs might not take them in the first round, but 3rd, 4th, 5th, stash, you got an RB1 and you took him like a RB3 or a bench player. So, yeah. So, I like Hasty. Okay, guys, so my next running back is B. Hill. And the reason I'm talking about Brian Hill from Atlanta, they playing Carolina this week, which doesn't have a very strong run D, but Ty Gurley hasn't been hurt yet. And guys, it's only a matter of time before he needs maintenance work on his knee or maybe get some rest for 2 games. So who's going to get bell cow? Maybe neither one. Maybe Hill or Ito Smith doesn't. But I believe that will be fantasy viable, can give you a floor of 12 up to 20 points. And that can get you by and help you win your weeks. And that's all. You're not asking these streamer guys that you're getting when your other guys have a bye or out for COVID. You're not asking them to boom ridiculously. You just asking them to hit their floors at least 10 points. That's all you asking for, guys. So I hope you understand that. So yeah, so I love B Hill just because of Todd Gurley. He's getting 20 carries a week. I believe eventually he's gonna need some maintenance for his knee. So B Hill, guys. Another guy, guys, just to think about is Royce Freeman. Just because of what happened with Lindsey with the concussion. Now, I'm not saying Rush Freeman is going to go get a lot of work you got to definitely play him. But you could maybe, because who knows if Melvin Gordon goes down. So you could have Rush Freeman to sit down. So this is just a stash, guys, that you can just put on your bench and see what happened as long as Phillip Lindsay out. And Phillip Lindsay comes back, you drop Rush Freeman and do something different the next week. So I love Rush Freeman. So, guys, my last but not least pick up for running backs of the week, and this is my main pick, guys, and this is the one you hold me accountable for because I'm telling y'all to go get him, is Michael Piron from the Jets. Yes, I said it. Now, they don't get a lot of green zone work, but who knows? The Jets going to win a game, guys. This is the NFL. So, I don't know when they're going to fire Adam Gates, when they're going to fire. Yes, I said what I said. I don't know when they're going to do it, but you like to have people in certain positions. So Pete Ryan is a running back that stars on the New York Jets, and he's a starter, just like Gore was a starter. You could play Gore some weeks. Still to this day, he's still a starter. So I don't believe he's not going to get more attempts in the green zone than Pete Ryan. They want to start letting Pete Ryan to see what he can do. They know what Gore can do, but they want to give Pete Ryan his chance. So I love Pete Ryan, guys. It's a sneaky play, but I love him. Go get him this week. I love Pete Ryan, guys. He had 2 receptions for 16 yards, and he also had 11 attempts for 39 yards. And I also believe he had a touchdown, too, if I'm not mistaken. So I love Pete Ryan. That's my play for the week for the RBs, guys. Go get him. All right, let's get on to my wide receivers. So, guys, my first wide receiver is Josh Reynolds from the Los Angeles Rams. Now, the last 2 games, guys, he's had a couple weeks ago, he had 2 catches for 45 yards, and he had 4 catches for 52 yards. And he has scored in those last 2 games, guys. So it's a trend coming. They trying to take away Woods and Cooper Kupp and leaving Reynolds one-on-one, and Goff is getting him the ball. You seen that last night. So I love Reynolds. Like I said, I don't think he's play-proof or anything, but if you got a couple receivers out, try Reynolds. He could hit 20 points, or he could give you 10. I don't think he's going to give you no duds. The offense is too explosive, and they don't seem to be running the ball great right now. So I believe Josh Reynolds can hold true to you. Okay, my next receiver, guys, is Rashad Higgins. OBJ went down. Now, he's not going to get the same amount of targets that OBJ got because they're not going to do that anymore, like what I said about Baker. But what they will do is Rashad is a placeholder, and so he's gonna get a chance to get touchdowns. He's gonna get a chance to get some catches. So when Odell went down, guys, he had 6 catches for 110 yards with no touchdowns, which is fine, and he had 17 points. I'm okay with that. And they also play in Vegas, which is, like I said, they don't have a shutdown corner, so Rashad Higgins could get some work, guys, and he did good remember, he was a go-to guy for Baker his rookie year, so don't be scared of Higgins. And my next guy, guys, is Marcus Johnson from the Colts. Now, I know it's just a 1-game thing that Phillip did, but he throws underneath a lot. So I like Marcus Johnson more than I like T.Y. Hilton. I like Marcus Johnson more than I like the tight ends. I just believe Phillip Rivers likes to get the ball out quick. He don't want to be sacked. And I don't believe T.Y. Hilton's going to be going across the middle that much. So I believe Marcus Johnson will start getting targets unless some of those young guys come up. And I don't know if that's happening this week. So just stay researching, making sure that who's healthy and who's not. And if nobody else is healthy, I believe you could play Marcus Johnson and you could have him on your team before everybody starts bidding for him. Because if we have another big week, you best believe that people is going to play fab for him on that week. So if you can get him this week with no fab, that's fine. I wouldn't worry about spending any fab trying to get this guy. But I would go after him if I had room on my bench or if I needed a receiver to stream. So I like Marcus Johnson. He also had last week, well, not last week, but the week that they played before the bye, he had 5 receptions for 108 yards for 15 points. So that's pretty good. So, guys, my next play is Callaway from New Orleans. Now, he got injured in the game, but if Michael Thomas don't play, you play him. And I don't know if they're just gonna sit him down and not use him at all. I don't think he's better than Tre'Quan Smith. Maybe not right now, but he will be. And I love Callaway because of the way Drew Brees is. You know, he's gonna get it out to his receivers. He still has great accuracy, just arm strength, and it comes and goes. But that doesn't mean that he doesn't know where to go with the ball. So I like quarterbacks like that, and I like to stream receivers that have good quarterbacks like that. So I love Callaway. He had 8 receptions and 75 yards before he got injured, guys. I don't know how bad the injury is. I'm going to stay on that, so y'all do the same. But he had 15 points, too. So I love that. And they also play the Bears, so it's a tough matchup. So it's, I might not, try to play him this week, but I would have him stashed on the bench. And I always talk about stashing because you always got to have 2 spots where you just, I'm holding on. No, you're not holding on to nobody because that doesn't win. You have to put stash spots in case a guy from your starting lineup gets hurt or a guy starts out performing him. Unless you just got 20 points from everybody in your starting lineup every week, and I doubt that. There's no way possible. You got a weak link somewhere, even if he's supposed to be a killer or a bell cow. So you got to have guys to replace him when they get weak. You can start seeing trends. So I love Callaway, guys. My last but not least receiver, guys, and this is the guy that I want y'all to go for, and you can pay a little fab for. It's up to you because I don't know how much because it's according to what you need to win. So I don't give people a lot about that. But if you can hit me up in the comment section, I can help you what to do if you really need this player or if you don't. How much fab to spend. But the guy I'm talking about is Nelson Aguilar. Now, I'm a big Henry Ruggs fan, but Nelson's outperforming him. I mainly think it's because Henry Ruggs is still learning the offense. And Nelson, he's had good coaching in Philly. But he's been killing the last, he's on a 3-game trend, guys, and he's eating. He's eating on the 3-game trend. I mean, he's having like a floor of 15 points, and he's booming that every week. So last week he had 5 catches for 107 with 21 points, guys. So Nelson Aguilar, go get him because they're not just gonna phase him out. I don't think Brian Edwards, the rookie, gonna come back and take Nelson. I mean, Brian Edwards might come in on some jump balls, but they know what Nelson is and they like what he's doing and he's catching the ball. So I just hope he don't take too many targets away from Ruggs. I hope Ruggs keep getting better too because I got him on my team and I want him to keep getting better. So guys, play Nelson. And again, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. Please give me a thumbs up on this video. If you like this content, subscribe to my channel because I'm going to keep giving you cutting edge players, guys. So thank you. So let's get on to the tight ends, guys. That's my last group for today. So let's start with Hayden Hurst. Now, I know Hayden Hurst is 79% rostered on a lot of spots. So, but he was dropped in my league. So if I see a drop like that, I'm going to let y'all know immediately. It can't be just in my league. It can probably in another league. Pick up Hayden Hurst. Guys, in a powerful offense like that, he's a great streamer. So I stream tight ends in one of my leagues. And this is a great streamer for me just to put him in there and see what he do. If he do good one week, I look at the next matchup and play him again if it's a pretty good matchup because we know Matt Ryan is going to be throwing the ball. Now, Ty Gurley's been doing good too, but you just have to play certain players when they start on certain teams. You have teams that score a lot and the quarterback throws a lot. Don't be scared to play the tight end, just like Ebron. Ebron's not on my list, but it's not a bad play to play Ebron because even though they got tons of weapons in Pittsburgh, it's just the offense is so good you have to give it to him because he might be the guy where he only had 3 targets, but he had 2 touchdowns, and you play Claypool and Deontay and Juju. No, so you just don't be scared to play guys. Just stick to the offenses, the ones that score a lot. And most of the time, you should be successful. You don't do this for every position that you're starting, but you can do it for the tight end spot or the QB spot. Maybe 1 or 2 spots, guys, if you have to. So I'm getting on to my next guy, and my next guy is Geseki. I like Geseki, but he got a pretty decent matchup. He got against the Rams. The Rams are pretty decent against tight ends, but I still like Geseki because I know he's talented. And Tua coming in, who knows? Would he throw the ball to the tight end? I don't know. Sometimes, if you ain't never played in a tight end offense, you don't throw the tight ends. But, he had Waddle. He had some other guys that was pretty good at tight ends in Alabama. So maybe he do know how to use them. So, guys, don't be scared to pick up Geseki. He's too talented just to be leaving out there. So, pick him up. Don't have him sitting out there on Sunday because he might could hit, you know. And then you might have some trade bait that you can throw out there. Somebody who needs a tight end just for, you know, a player that you can see training real good and nobody else knows about. You can use him to bait to make the trade. So, guys, going on to my next guy, and this is Austin Hooper. Now, he's probably not going to play this week, but I just want to get y'all, this is a big-time stash. You stash him. Baker's going to throw to that tight end. He's always been throwing to the tight end since he's been in the NFL. From Njoku his first year to now, since Odell's leaving, to when he gave Brian the rookie. So, if Austin Hooper can come back and be healthy, then he'll get that role and he's going to get those targets so he can be getting a touchdown a game, guys. So, I love Austin Hooper going forward. My next guy, guys, I talked to you last week about it in my waiver wires, is Trey Burton. Now, Trey Burton is a do-it-all, man. I remember him from Florida. He played quarterback at first, then he played running back, then he played receiver, then he went back to tight end, and he left the receiver, then he came back to tight end. So, but the guy is an athlete. He just got, you know, get his chance. I thought he was gonna have his chance with the Bears, but it didn't happen. So I love Trey Burton with the Indianapolis Colts, guys, and you know, we know Phillip loves to throw to his tight end. So you seen what he did. And also got some wildcat play. So, you know, you might have to pick up Trey Burton. You know, somebody probably going to bid on him nice. I don't know. It depends on your league. You know your league mates. But don't be scared of Trey Burton. So, guys, my last person that I'm going to talk about for this video, we almost done. And he's my play for the week, you know, as far as my tight ends. And this is the guy that you hold me accountable for. That I want you to spend some fab on probably. Depends on if you think somebody else going to bid on him. It's Irv Smith Jr. Yes, I said it. He's on a 2-game trend, guys, with about 15 points. I believe so. So I love Irv Smith, guys. He's like a receiver, and they're going to try to get him the ball. So those are his 3 weapons are Irv Smith Jr., Jefferson, and Thielen. So, and Dalvin Cook or Madison. So, guys, I believe that Irv Smith is going to be able to get some work. And I love him for us like a DFS sleeper. Because he's always cheap, like 2,300, 2,200, 1,800. So play Irv Smith Jr. I love him going forward, guys. I'm actually going to go for him in one of my leagues. But I wanted to go for him. But I think somebody's still holding on to him and not even using him. I'm not going to trade for him because he doesn't get enough work yet. So I love Irv Smith Jr., guys. Play Irv Smith Jr. So, guys, thank you for watching this video. Again, thumbs up this video if you like this video, guys. And even if you didn't like it, please thumbs up because you've been watching it. So just show some love, show some support to your boy Fantasy Good Sports. This is your boy TD. Guys, also subscribe to my channel so you can be cutting edge. Guys, I got a lot of stuff coming in the future. I got Patreon. I'm setting that up later on. But right now I'm giving to y'all everything free because I love doing what I'm doing, guys. And I love that y'all comment in the section. I have so much energy to come and do these videos. I appreciate it, guys. And I'm coming, and this is no pun intended to all other fantasy football channels, but I'm trying to be the best because I know my knowledge, guys. So you follow me, hold me accountable. I'm not worried about it because I know I'm that good. I'm going to be right 80% of the time, guys. Yes, I said what I said. If I'm not, then I accept that and I get better. But I'm a great fantasy football analyst, guys. So y'all stay with me. We're going to win our leagues this year. Thank you. Have a blessed day.